We all loved Mad Max Fury Road, and if you didn't, you are insane, mister. But we have some great news, which is that George Miller has said there will be at least 2 more sequels in this new rebooted series, which sounds great. But you know a little bit more about this,
Yes.
so I'm just going to hand it off to you, Meredith.
Well, I got to go to the press day for the Mad Max Fury Road, and Miller spoke, and he was talking a little bit about how when they were writing this, they initially had come out with 2 scripts, Fury Road and one that would have been Furiosa and focused more on Furiosa. So there's talk with, especially where how this one ended, with Mad Max himself going off into the sunset.
The Wasteland.
The Wasteland. They could actually go 2 different ways, and we can kind of see his journey, and we can see Furiosa's journey.
I have a question, though. Wasn't Fury Road pretty much Furiosa's story already, though? Isn't that what it became, or is it another script?
That's what, he didn't go into too much detail, but I feel like because there was so much backstory, he would have, like, each of those characters, the brides, Furiosa, they had, like, almost 100 pages of backstory to all of them. So we might actually see more of a prequel coming out of this because, you know, while there's those terrible comic books that kind of delve into...
Yeah, those weren't so good.
They're just not. And it's not even one of those like, oh, wow, I can't believe they're handling the rape factor now. It's like they just weren't good comics. They weren't well written. The art was
Well, and then you compare it to the movie, which was stunning.
Yeah.
And it's a letdown.
Yeah. But it is Mad Max, so it's, you know, it's hard to say, are they going to continue with Tom Hardy's character? Or are they going to kind of pull a different thing?
Well, but what their thing has been was these standalone stories, and it would be Max taking this role where, you know, he's not the typical leading man.
Yeah.
He's kind of a conduit for this story.
Yeah, so I think given what Miller said and a lot of the other actors kind of intimated, I think we might, you know, if he goes with what they had, I really think we're going to see more Furiosa. Yeah, that excites me. And also, like, I keep meaning to scan it, but the whole, like, press book that I got from that day, it has so much backstory for all these characters, and it's so fascinating just to see how much went into creating them and how much depth and fullness that they have. And it's a fantastic thing that Miller has created, and I think the world is ripe that we can stick with Max or we can go anywhere in it.
Well, it seems like George Miller isn't too keen to start right away, and who wouldn't? Because it was a very long journey to get this movie made. Lots of weather problems, financing problems, recuts, reshoots. It was a lot, and you know, George Miller's getting up in years, so he had said that he hoped his next film would be smaller, without any special effects and not many stunts. So hopefully, he's not talking about a Mad Max anthology film when he's saying that. He could be doing, you know, Babe Pig in the Sea. I don't know, something along those lines. He's done it before. What I want to ask, though, is what is your idea for where this could possibly go?
Ooh.
It's rumored to be called Mad Max The Wasteland.
The Wasteland. I think we explore. I think we get out there. I think we see Max pitted up against some more crazy barbarians and cannibals. I just think that we go and explore the world.
I want to see another messed up religion.
Really?
In this world. Because, you know, Immortan Joe had a pretty weird religion surrounding him and his cult of personality. And that kind of, as they all do, they kind of fall apart when you start getting to being dead age.
I want to see more. I want to see more of the technology left over from the previous times. You know, they mentioned the satellite in the sky. I want to see them starting to find and maybe evolve and try to put society back, but in a really twisted, messed up way. And I think that could be really, really fun.
Like kind of a proto-sci-fi sort of post-apocalypse thing. That could be cool. I have no idea for what I want. I just know I don't want anything really focusing on Max's backstory.
Yeah.
I like it the way it's told, the way where it's not explicitly told, but you understand what it still is. If Furiosa were to return, I would like to see her more in the Max role, which is that she's the supporting character to someone else's great story.
And that's something great, is that Mad Max has always been the story told. Like, he's the viewer. You know, we see the story unfold. He always has been the supporting character, at least in Fury Road. And I agree. I would very much like to see that. And and if they don't bring Furiosa back, I'm okay with that, because I think there's so many other good stories to be told.
There probably are. And then we also have, you know, this stellar image the way it is. And sometimes, I mean, I'm not saying it'll happen in this case, or it has happened in this case, but sometimes sequels do chip away at incredible characters, Pirates of the Caribbean. So maybe it's good to leave her on the pedestal where she is. That's what I think. I don't have a concrete idea of what I want, because I want it to be this other story in this great world that he's developed. And, you know, I don't know it as well as he would or what's going on in his head, but that's how I want it told.
No, I agree. I know I want more. That's all I know is that I want more.
The answer is more. What do you think, audience? What would you like to see in a Mad Max sequel? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.